Hi, it's me, Waffles. This video is on the Waffles SMP, which is a public survival server that I own. It's not active at the moment, but Season 3 is planned to start early this summer. Join my Discord if you're interested. I got sued by the Middle-earth Kingdom over a border dispute over this lavacast. Here's a quick history lesson. The lavacast was created outside the Middle-earth Kingdom capital on July 25th, 2022 by notorious war criminal Axolotl Soup Bad, who was then Minister of the United Animals Federation, or the UAF. Axo then went on to violate many of the SMP Council's international laws, starting with unleashing withers near the border of the Middle-earth Kingdom and in the end, going on to commit multiple acts of murder, launch a siege on the End Empire, and destroy the wall of the Citadel of the Phoenix Guard. This culminated in the worst and most evil act ever committed on the server, building map art of a stack of pancakes. On August 11th, 2022, the SMP Council voted to allow my country, the Waffle Republic, to annex the UAF because of their crimes. All that remained of the former UAF became the Exolotilian district of the Waffle Republic, and everything that Axo had owned went to me. This annexation launched the Imperial Era on the SMP, where every major nation increased its claim exponentially. At some point during the Imperial Era, the Middle-earth Kingdom claimed the lavacast and the surrounding area. On April 23rd, 2023, during the ongoing trial of a different international criminal, and the day before Axo was permanently banned for the SMP for a variety of reasons, the Waffle Republic requested that the Middle-earth Kingdom unclaim the lavacast, as we believed it was rightfully ours due to the UAF Annexation Act of 2022. The Middle-earth Kingdom had been in the process of destroying the lavacast, and we felt that it needed to be protected as an important international heritage site. It was one of the first structures built on the server, and we wanted to use it as a monument to symbolize the Waffle Republic's victory over the UAF. But the Middle-earth Kingdom refused to relinquish what I saw as their illegal claim on my national property, and wouldn't even grant the structure protection due to historical significance. And 2 days later I built a protective wall around the lavacast. In response, the Middle-earth Kingdom took me to court.
Waffles, if you want to avoid a charge, can I have my bow?
Okay, there.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, I
So,
didn't know if
Ash,
you just
good
wanted
news,
to-
you're finally gonna
go.
be in a video.
Let's
Yeah.
go and... Oh, wait, hang on. I gotta go blow something up real quick. Be right back.
Do not you dare.
Guys, Waffles doesn't have...
Okay.
Enough chat.
Welcome
hello.
back, sir.
Hello, it's
Hey,
me.
Waffle, hey.
I returned.
Okay.
Hello, Ender.
Shall we
Wait, hang
go?
on. I have an email.
Hi.
Wait, hang on.
How dare
I'm
you.
going to go up to the stage. Is there anyone who says no?
Me. I object.
I'm going to shoot you.
I
with
object to
the
this
bow.
wedding.
Objection.
Can we go?
What's
Can
it?
DrThestral finally come up?
Okay.
Not yet. Stay down there. All rise, the great and honorable DrThestral. Wait, this.
Sit down. Alright. We gathered here today with the following charges to Mr. Waffles or better. Okay, so Dusk's bow has been stolen will not be repeated here today. So the only charge is the Middle-earth Kingdom lavacast. We will start with the opening statement from the laws of the Middle-earth Kingdom.
Waffles has committed several counts of griefing.
What?
Griefing
Order
A,
in my court.
griefing A, B, C, and broke law 6 as well.
Let me check those.
Griefing
Hold on.
A is causing a disturbance that would bother another player. Griefing B is no placing unwanted blocks and or structures inside of someone else's claim. Griefing C, no claiming grief structures as your own to avoid punishments such as TNT, holes, waterlogged builds, and lavacasts. And then don't say no to the tax person, which is Ender.
Which laws are these? Are these Middle
These
Earth
are
Kingdom
mech laws.
You guys
These are
have laws?
Middle-earth- Yes.
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 Oh.
We wrote them up earlier today.
No, hey, you can't punish me for laws that you created after I
Order
supposedly
in my
broke
court.
them.
Order.
That should be a lot easier. Take the corn.
Law code number 2 from international laws has been broken. Breach of private land. The law states you must respect each other's land claims. Waffles invaded our land, and Waffles also claimed a structure that had been claimed by Mech. The law also states you cannot take what's been claimed by someone else, which Waffles had done.
Is
Thank
that
you.
all for opening statement?
Opening statement, yes.
Yes.
Alright, you may be seated. Then it's time for the opening statement for the defender.
Well, okay, so I guess the first thing that I should probably be saying is that, those laws didn't exist until today, and the alleged, crime that I committed allegedly took place before today, and so therefore you can't charge me for those laws. So you
that
can't
all
charge
for-
me for laws that didn't exist when I allegedly committed a crime. Actually, they can. Apparently there was nothing in the international laws saying that you can't just make up a new law and say that someone broke it in the past before it was created. Obviously that is a major problem, so according to international law, it actually was okay here to sue me for laws that I couldn't have known existed because they literally did not exist until the day of the trial. I still don't really think this was fair, but it was technically legal. Anyway, I got a vote passed in the council to make that illegal, so it's not gonna happen again. Alright, that's all I guess. I didn't have time to prepare for this case. Okay,
Alright,
I guess
is
that's
that
all.
for the opening
I
statement?
guess so.
Good. Alright, so the charges against Sir Waffles are better are Law Code 2 of the International Law and Rules 1A, 1B, and 1C of the Middle Earth Kingdom laws. Waffles are better. Do you plead guilty to these charges?
No, I plead innocent.
Alright. Then we will continue with the presentation of evidence. Then the attorneys of the Middle Earth Kingdom may present their first piece of evidence.
Griefing A. Causing a disturbance that would bother another player. At 5:55 EST on 4/23/23, Waffles DM Mixed Panda saying, and I quote, "Please unclaim my national monument. I would appreciate having my important cultural heritage site back." Waffles had attached an image of the lavacast, where he named it Waffles Republic National Lavacast. In response, Mixed Panda said, no, that's mine. Waffles then said, "It clearly symbolizes the Waffles Republic National Lavacast." It says that it symbolizes that's a monument after the fall of the UAF, where Mixed Panda responded with, "Meh, it happened on my land." So even though the grave had already been claimed by Mech, Waffles decided to claim it as his own.
Is that all for the presentation of the first evidence?
Yes.
Okay. Sir Waffles are better. How do you respond?
Well, the first thing, obviously, is that law that they're citing didn't exist until today, so I can't have broken it. The other thing is, this is an important Waffle Republic National Heritage Site, and we do have laws protecting national heritage sites and national monuments in the International Law Code. So I should be allowed to protect my own national monument.
Objection, Doctor.
Go ahead.
Well, we did ask you earlier today, off court, if you would remove your claim to the monument, and you said no. So therefore, all the charges
you
are
did
still
ask me
present. We did. Yes, we did.
When?
What? Right before you went to get lunch.
Oh. Okay, well, I forgot. That does seem like something I did.
You've stolen a piece of our land. You've stolen a piece of our land. And
No,
claimed it
because
yours.
Axel built on it first before it was claimed by the Middle Earth Kingdom.
Exactly. Well, I'm not allowed to bring it up yet. Dang it.
The fact that Axel built something in that area before the Middle Earth Kingdom claimed it means that it was actually the Middle Earth Kingdom who stole from Axel, because that was his land because he had built something there.
Are you really defending Axel?
Yeah,
I'm defending myself, okay?
Yeah.
Axel got banned, whatever he did is irrelevant.
Debatable.
So if you're going to make a law saying that it's not okay to steal someone else's land, then you yourself, or I guess Panda, the Queen of the Middle Earth Kingdom, has broken that law already by taking the land in the first place, so this land is rightfully mine.
Do you have a response?
The grief was already claimed by Mech. The griefing law specifically says you are not allowed to claim it to avoid punishment. The punishment in this case would have been the total removal of the lavacast.
So you're saying that the law is that it's illegal to claim something to avoid punishment, but the only reason that I claimed the site is because it's an important Waffle Republic national monument, and I wasn't avoiding any punishment.
No, the lavacast was being removed. I think I even provided some TNT for it to be removed.
I was under the impression that it was a private project by Vader to remove it.
It was.
Yes, so if it's a private
MEK.
project by Vader and Vader got banned, then it's not a punishment by the Middle Earth Kingdom to remove the lavacast.
Vadercraft had messaged me prior to him removing it saying, "Hey, this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna try to remove this. If you could help out, that'd be amazing."
Vadercraft was at the time the assistant mayor And he was basically acting mayor, as Panda had not been on in a long time. So there was some approval, but also it was an act by the acting mayor of Middle-earth Kingdom.
Again, was this a punishment by the Middle-earth Kingdom against the Waffle Republic?
When you placed a tag, I was specifically I mentioned possibly removing the lavacast. And then, to avoid that punishment, you put the claim there. So
But it wasn't a punishment against the Waffle Republic. It was a destruction of our national monument. It was terrorism.
But it's not a national monument. It's not terrorism. It's a monument. We're taking back a monument on our land that we want to use.
No, you were destroying it. You were destroying a Waffle Republic national monument, which is a war crime.
Okay, we're going off topic.
May I bring something up?
Yes.
I am the
Axel
judge
had a-
here.
Sorry.
You may bring something up.
Axo had abandoned the lavacast long before Waffles had ever claimed it as its own. And then, as Middle-earth was expanding, it claimed the lavacast as its own, it being on the territory and being part of the kingdom.
So you admit that you claimed it after Axo built there?
No claiming inactive people's bases or structure without full approval from both or single queen. Panda still had a full approval from the queen.
Yes, but so you're saying that if you claimed someone's base while they were inactive, that would be a legal claim if they decided to come back and
It was
wanted
not
it
a
again?
base.
It was
Well-
not a base, and it's under jurisdiction from the queen.
So under Middle-earth Kingdom law, is it legal to claim someone's base just because they're inactive, and then if they come on,
No.
they're legally not allowed to go to their base anymore?
Legally, no. With approval from the queen, as in you would have to make a case of why you get these items or base.
This historical monument belonged to Axolotl and therefore the UAF. He was the one who created it, and so when the UAF was given to the Waffle Republic by the Waffles SMP Council, the lavacast was therefore given to me. Even if it did belong to an inactive player, it now belongs to me under the law of the council.
Present your own evidence for your innocence.
Alright, so I still don't even have access to the Middle-earth Kingdom law code, which, for the record, again, only...
Yes, you do. Objection.
Okay, where is
You
it?
do.
Can you send it to me?
It's in the Middle-earth Kingdom Discord server. Oh, that doesn't have. Wait, hang on. That's not the full finish. Sorry, my bad. That's not
Okay,
the
so I
finished
don't
copy.
have access to the
You
Middle-earth Kingdom
do.
law
I
code.
just thought. Hang on. Check your DMs.
Okay. The UAF was given to the Waffle Republic. Axolotl, the leader of the UAF, he created this lavacast, which was a project that belonged to him and therefore also belonged to the UAF. August 9th, 2022, the council voted to allow the Waffle Republic to annex the UAF, and everything that belonged to the UAF in the overworld was given to the Waffle Republic by a council vote. So that means that everything owned by Axolotl was given to the Waffle Republic. This has already been established. I've, been given Axo's items and stuff that were, sitting in his industrial district because those belonged to him, and therefore they also belong to the Waffle Republic. The lavacast that Axo created belongs to the Waffle Republic as well, and it was given to me by that council vote. And so, I'd like to say that the Middle-earth Kingdom has been breaking their own laws because that structure is mine, and their griefing laws say that breaking someone's structure without their permission is illegal. I did not give permission for them to break cobblestone in the Waffle Republic National Lavacast.
Sir, I would like to say that these laws are specified for Middle-earth Kingdom citizens on Middle-earth Kingdom property and other nations. It does not include a separate nation leader who has a disputed plot of land.
The Waffle Republic has a claim to this land. You said yourself...
Where's your claim?
There is an illegal claim on the land by the Middle-earth Kingdom that keeps me from claiming the Lavacast. That is why the Waffle Republic doesn't have a claim there. Disputed meaning, we both have claims over the same area. As Panda said, the Lavacast was claimed by the Middle-earth Kingdom after it was created. Panda thought it was okay because Axo was inactive. I don't think it's fair that you should be able to claim another player's base and then modify it without their permission, since now that is property of the Waffle Republic, I'm the one in charge of the Lavacast, and I should be able to decide what happens to it.
Objection. At the time that the Middle-earth Kingdom was expanding, there was no claim over the lavacast saying it belonged to Waffles. The UAF had been gone, and all the property had been given to Waffles, yes. But there was no visible claim over it, or sign or wording saying that it had belonged to Waffles.
I have a question for the accused. Was it placed there as a form of grief to the Middle-earth Kingdom, or was it designed as an actual base for someone to live in, to have a function?
Well, I'm not sure what the intention of the creator was, because I am not the person who created this lovely structure.
Objection.
But because it was not within the land of the Middle-earth Kingdom, it can't be considered griefing against the Middle-earth Kingdom.
So if you're saying it wasn't at the time, it was not covered by the Middle-earth Kingdom, then why was it not covered by a Waffelian claim before the Middle-earth Kingdom expanded? If you're saying that all belongings of Axo was already distributed to the Waffle Republic, then why did you not put a claim on this thing? There was nothing to indicate that this claim would ever be brought back, or that you would ever want the lavacast.
Well, just because there's nothing to indicate that I would ever want it doesn't mean that it isn't mine.
How long ago was the UAF disbanded?
August 9th, 2022, I believe.
And when did the Middle-earth Kingdom expand?
I'm not sure.
Pinda, do you remember roughly?
September 20th, 2022, I had been planning out where everything was going to go in the base, and it has the first picture of the expansion of the Middle-earth Kingdom.
There's nothing in this law against having a claim over someone else's quote-unquote claim, assuming your guys' claim on the area is legal.
Griefing B. Placing unwanted blocks and or structures inside of someone else's claim. You placed a wall around the lavacast. That's the law. You were not allowed to build in someone else's claim, and yet you built a wall. Waffles had reclaimed the lavacast as his own, even though it had already been claimed long ago by Mech.
So are you saying that claiming something that already belonged to someone else is illegal?
Retaking Mech land without proper action.
First of all, there was proper action. I notified Panda that I was reclaiming the land.
No, you did that after. You reclaimed the land first, and then said, please give it back.
Yes. Well, I mean,
You
that was
can't
notification that I claimed. You
Sir,
can't
so what
say
you're
that
saying
I'm
is-
stealing my own land. This land belongs to me. It was given to me by the council.
This land was never acted upon. Nothing has ever happened to it until
no,
you decided...
The reason that it's mine is that something did happen to it. That's what we're talking about. It belonged to Axo because Axo built something on it, and then it was given to me by the council.
Yes, and you haven't acted on it until after Mech took possession. The Vadercraft had acted upon this land with approval from the Queen, and yet you are still saying we stole it.
Yes, but Vadercraft didn't have my approval, and I wasn't even notified that Vadercraft was acting on it.
Depending on the time, you might not have been available. It wasn't registered as a national monument.
No,
it wasn't
yet,
registered.
so that wouldn't be a war crime. It would just be terrorism.
Yes. It wasn't registered as a national monument. It wasn't registered as belonging to you or the Waffle Republic or anybody else other than the Middle-earth Kingdom.
It was registered by the council vote.
That I'm not even sure at the time that Vadercraft knew about that being transferred. So if we want to debate the rule breaking of Vadercraft, someone who no longer acts on the Middle-earth Kingdom.
Well, you said that it was an action by the Middle-earth Kingdom
Yes.
because he was an acting mayor. Yeah, that's all right. Don't worry. I'm not gonna persecute you guys for terrorism, but I'm just saying it isn't legal to persecute me for a law that you yourself broke.
I myself did not break
Well,
it.
the Middle-earth Kingdom.
Really?
I mean.
Yes. The Middle-earth Kingdom had no knowledge that this was in your possession. Even if the entire Middle-earth Kingdom was informed that you took possession of all of Axo's
The
belongings,
Middle-earth Kingdom voted
was it
on
ever specified that you owned the lavacast? Was it ever
It was
specified?
never specified, but it was given by the council. But we split up Axo's belongings. The claims in the end were given to the Unified Kingdom. So those claims, even though never claimed by Townie, were recognized as belonging to Axo and given to the Unified Kingdom.
Did Axo ever have a claim over the lavacast?
Well, Axo did not have a claim over the lavacast, but he did create the structure, so it belonged to him.
Did it say the lavacast? Did it ever specify the
No, it did not
lavacast?
specify the lavacast, but it specified that everything belonging to Axo in the overworld was given to me.
Okay, just because you build something doesn't necessarily belong to you. I know that Ender
Yes.
built several portions of this roof. Does that
Yes,
mean
but
it belongs to
That
Ender?
was under the understanding that it belonged to Dusk. Ender helped
No,
build
but
this
I've
with
also built
Dusk.
several structures across the server that I do not own the claim to. For example, the first nether pearl I ever built, I never claimed it as my own because it's just a structure I built and left there.
Can you really say that anything that you build doesn't necessarily belong to you unless you claim it? Those things that you built were either public works for the server or works for other people.
It's turning into a discussion instead of a court hearing. I want Order.
Sorry, Your Honor.
Anything we build on the server does not need a claim for it to be recognized as ours.
Yes.
So what you're saying is that anybody who repaired TNT left by
Andrew.
is committing crimes
No.
because
Andrew.
didn't necessarily claim it, but it was placed by him.
That's not what I'm claiming. I'm claiming that any structure built by a person that isn't specifically built to be a public work or for another country or another person belongs to that person.
That was not built.
It was. Axel
No.
created the
That
structure.
A lavacast is not a build.
Yeah, he created the structure. He placed the things that caused it to come into creation.
You can place TNT to cause the tunnel to come into creation.
Yes, that was terrorism because it was destruction of someone else's property. This was building a new structure.
Was this structure built before or after the Middle-earth Kingdom claimed this area?
It was built long before, or created long before.
The Middle-earth Kingdom had no way of knowing it was yours.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm not pressing
have
charges
one
against
more
you. I
thing.
just want recognition that the structure belongs to me.
This structure has been there long ago, before the Middle-earth Kingdom annexed the area, so there cannot be pressed charges there. The
We
Middle-earth
just
King-
want our land that Waffles has claimed as a national monument out of nowhere with no action.
Objection.
Waffles took no
Objection. It
no.
was not out of nowhere. We've established that it belonged to me. Do I not have the right to claim my own structure as a national monument?
I have a question for the defendant.
Yeah?
Does the lava cast belong to the UAF or to Axel in person?
I believe it's one and the same because everything that belonged to Axel was given to me.
Waffles, sir.
Yes?
You claim that you think that this is a national monument and
Yes.
it's a beautiful structure, correct?
Yes.
Hang on,
Well,
I have something.
It's
for
an
you then.
important
Please.
structure.
You say this was a creative act. Then why would you previously have wanted to punish him for it?
That wasn't.
Sir-
I wasn't punishing him for this. I was punishing him
Yes, you
for
were.
the
No,
many
no, no,
other war
please,
crimes
sir.
he committed.
Sir, in this specific documentation, Dusk Autumn Storm says
There's a
Access
pillager.
lava-
There's a.
Yeah,
It's okay. It's okay.
All right.
It's okay.
Okay.
Guess,
fine.
They
guess.
just want to see the
Okay.
trial.
Sir.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
really.
No! No! Jeffrey, please! No! No! You killed Jeffrey!
Oh no.
No, what are you doing?
Help! Help! Ah.
No, that's about you. Joel.
No, no. It's gonna be
How many
right here.
pillagers do you have?
A lot. These are the guests.
August 10th, 2022. Dusk Autumn Storm. Is Axo's lava cast still at the Middle-earth Kingdom? Mixed Panda replies, yes. Dusk Autumn asks if he was ever punished. Mixed Panda replies, no. Waffles Are Better replies, he was going to be, but we never did the trial. This implies that you thought that this was a criminal act.
There's another pillager.
I swear.
Around
Oh,
this
no.
time, I didn't know much about the allegations against Axo. I didn't know what the specifications were regarding the lava cast. I think we've shown that it wasn't a grief against the Middle-earth Kingdom because it wasn't within the Middle-earth Kingdom at the time, so therefore Axo couldn't have been punished for the lava cast. We're talking about a trial that never happened.
You wanted to act on this, but
I
you're
wanted
still,
to act
but now you're
mostly
claiming
on the
later.
Other war crimes. The lava cast was added to the list of crimes against Axo by the Middle-earth Kingdom, and I didn't look into that claim at all. I was more interested in the other things Axo had done. Yes, it's true that we were going to bring this up in the court case against Axo. For one thing, that court case never happened, and so we never determined whether Axo was guilty for that as a crime. And for another thing, I think we've just proven that the Middle-earth Kingdom was not under attack by that lava cast because it wasn't claimed by the Middle-earth Kingdom at the time. And actually, in fact, it wasn't claimed until many months later.
So Waffle had hostile feelings towards it. He didn't act on it, and now he's claiming that it was always his and that he always wanted it. Yet he just chose not to
I'm
act
not
on
claiming
it.
that I always wanted it. I'm claiming that it always has been mine. It didn't even occur to me until recently to make it a national monument. That's why I didn't make it a national monument until a few days ago.
You've already dismissed everything we've thrown against you.
Yes.
So even if I brought up 3B, you would have something against that because
Yes.
it didn't exist.
It didn't exist.
But what
until
I
today.
bring up to you, sir, Law 5. Don't say no to the tax persons. Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. You get the gist.
What does that even mean? What is? How does that apply
Nope.
to this?
What?
Ender told
Said
you.
no last night.
Ender told you not to put another marker on the map for your national monument. He told you not to claim the national monument. Yet
You said how
No,
about
he
I
told
did
me not to
anyway?
put another marker on the Dine map because Ender would have to,
no, you're objecting to Ender. Sorry, you need to stop.
Okay, when was this a rule that applied
Sir,
to me?
legally,
When
yes.
was this? When did this rule become?
Do you remember when you asked me to add the IRS?
Yes.
Ender is the IRS.
No.
You're telling the IRS.
No, Ender has no control over the IRS. Ender is one of the tax people.
Are you telling the Ender no?
Ender's rule is law is not a Waffle Republic law. The Waffle
Sit.
Republic IRS is the
Sit.
one that has jurisdiction in the Middle Earth Kingdom, and
No.
Ender's rule is law isn't a Waffle Republic.
No. Yes, exactly. This is Middle Earth Kingdom. Ender, at the time when you were reclaiming this, it was Middle Earth Kingdom property. This law is Middle Earth Kingdom law.
Why? When did it become Middle Earth Kingdom law?
I'm not sure. When did the tax people exist? Ever since they have existed. And we cannot
What?
go into further elaboration because Ender said not to.
What? I have
Ender-
no idea what's going on here. I don't even.
am confused by this.
I,
You can't say no to Ender. In the
since
Middle
when?
Earth Kingdom,
What is that law?
since the law's been existent.
When has that law been existent? I've never seen that law. Why does
That's a
Ender?
good question.
Why is Ender?
It's
Why
not
does
just
Ender
Ender.
have
Sorry.
supreme power? Why is Ender above the law in
Sorry.
Middle Earth Kingdom?
He, first off, it's any and all tax people, but specifically Ender.
When? Okay.
And-
can you please tell me where I can find this law?
You can find it right on the bottom of that sheet I sent you.
Which was created today?
Was that law created today, or was it just written in this specific document today?
Where was it written before today?
I'm not sure.
Okay, so this isn't even a
It
law.
seems like it's actually... No, it actually is a law.
Okay.
I have a question for the accused.
Yes?
How strict is this law? If Ender would have been saying
Oh.
murder is legal, it would
Depends on when they said it.
If Ender stole
If they said
all
it,
of
it's-
your belongings and destroyed your entire country, would it be legal?
No, that breaks another law.
No, but Ender's word
So
is law,
then-
right? And Ender is
Dep-
above the
No,
law. But you
but
would be
I-
saying no to Ender if you
order
prosecuted.
in my court. Order in my court. I was asking a question now.
Sorry.
Okay, so if Ender would have been saying at let's say 3 p.m. Murder is legal and they murder you, that would be a violation of law 2. But if you say no, that would be a violation of law 5. So how strict is this law of yours?
Well, you see how it's at the bottom of the law list right now? That means it's under, it's not as powerful as the rest of the laws. Otherwise, it would be law 1. They are not above the law.
You said
They are
you
partially-
said that you can't say no to Ender. So that means
At
Ender
7
can do
a.m. to
whatever
12
they
p.m.
want. What?
I can't right now.
I didn't.
It's past
I didn't
12.
do this
Actually-
during 7 a.m. and 12 p.m. anyway.
Exactly. So their word was law.
I didn't do it between 7 a.m. and 12 p.m. Did I? Is it Ender's time? Which time zone is this?
Good
It actually
question.
doesn't specify.
Yeah. So
I have
okay, if
the-
it doesn't, if it doesn't,
We have
if
six-
it doesn't specify, I think
have
we
6
have
minutes.
to assume that it's.
I have
Greenwich
6
Mean
minutes.
Time. So
Until a
let's see.
further revision of this
When-
law.
When was it that I added the marker to the Dine map? Which again is
It
a
was-
moderator action, not a action by the Waffle Republic. It was an action
Sir,
by
then-
me, the moderator, and the owner of the server. I changed the official server map, which is not regulated by the council,
So
to
then I'm
reflect
sure-
a claim by the Waffle Republic.
Then I'm suing the moderator staff.
You're the moderator staff.
That's enough.
Why?
Did I stutter?
You're suing yourself?
Do it! Do it!
This is-
Please!
Okay, again,
This is for another question.
Again.
This is for another question.
again.
I am
this
suing-
is we're talking about the Dine map here. The Dine map is not controlled by the Middle Earth Kingdom. It's a
Middle
map.
Earth
It's
Kingdom
a website.
is suing the map. We're suing whoever is responsible for claiming it as a national monument. It is
Again,
not.
I think we have established I have a rightful claim to this structure. So why is it not
Sir,
legal for
hang
me
on,
to
sir,
claim it as
sir.
a national monument?
Sir, are you saying that you, Waffles Are Better, the Minecraft character, and you, Waffles Are Better, server owner and operator and moderator, are two different people?
Legally, yes.
Legally? Then, so what you're saying is,
I am acting as the Chancellor of the Waffle Republic right now. The person who put the marker on the map was the supreme
Then
overlord
since
of the
you are
Waffles
on-
SMP.
So then, sir, since you are on trial,
What? Did I just get kicked from the server? Okay, which of you just banned me? Why did I get banned?
It was Grain. It was Grain. It was Grain.
Okay. Alright, so this is an illegal action by Grain banning the server owner.
Waffles, it was not the server owner. It was currently the Chancellor of the Waffle Republic.
Okay. Sorry, my bad.
the Waffles Republic.
This is the stupidest thing we've ever done.
The argument would be that you need a therapist for your multiple personality disorder.
Okay. Alright.
And you just are saying no to Ender, which just straight up isn't allowed.
Okay. Again, you haven't proven that
No.
that law existed before today, and
I
you
can't-
haven't proven that whatever I did was in the
Ender-
time frame in which Ender has supreme rule in the Middle-earth Kingdom. And, again, it's an action to the Dyn map, which...
So you're telling me the moderator, Waffles are better, the server owner, operator, and moderator is above the law.
Yes, I'm above the law, I own the server, I could ban all of you if I wanted. But I don't, I choose to act only as the Chancellor. You realize I could ban the entire council right now and nobody could do anything about it.
But there's also something that I can do.
I'm not saying I'm going to do it, I'm saying that when I act as the server owner and do admin stuff...
Check WSB council voting.
So you're telling me a different person
legally a
than
different
you.
person. It is me, but
Well,
it's legally we are separate in court. I'm saying that you can't try
No, I
me
need-
as server owner in an international court. As server owner, I'm a moderator, and I should be tried as a moderator in a private moderator chat. If I'm being tried for crimes on the server, that's under international law or country law.
There is one way we can quickly end this court case.
Banning me
Is it
again?
just
Check WSB
Quickly,
council voting.
quickly, everyone, head to council voting.
Oh no, what are you doing this time?
WSMP council voting. Vote in the first
Oh
flag.
no. Okay, please don't.
Yes, do it.
All I'm saying is that, as server owner, actions that I do to change the server itself can't be against international laws. The Middle-earth Kingdom doesn't have jurisdiction over the map. That doesn't make any sense.
Honestly, you should probably delete the Dynamap anyway.
Yeah, we probably will replace it with something better eventually, but... that's why Ender doesn't want me to add more markers, because Ender wants to change it around. So are you saying that if Ender deletes the Dyn map, you're going to prosecute them for a crime against the Middle-earth Kingdom?
I would never prosecute my mother-in-law.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Oh wait, hang on! If we're going by that, Waffles, I'm your mom.
What? Oh,
Waffles.
right! Oh, I forgot about that!
Waffles, get to your room. You already recognized me as your mother the day you
I
gave
did,
me
yes.
up. So then get to your room.
Yes, ma'am.
They don't have a room.
Yeah, I'm homeless.
You're a unified
Objection,
kingdom.
Your Honor. I'm homeless. I can't get to my room.
Okay.
Oh yes, yes.
Yeah,
Also, I'm 18, so legally I don't have to listen to your mother.
Actually, Ender, please tell them that they are actually 17. Ender, please.
What? Are you changing
Ender,
my
please
age?
just-
Are you changing my age by executive order? Do you have jurisdiction over my age now?
Waffles, I'm getting space.
Your Honor, I would like to present my birth date as evidence.
Ender, please step forward. Okay, Ender, please step
I'm
forward.
so confused. What is going on right now? Is this even still a court case?
Son, be
Yes.
quiet.
At the same time I told Waffles to not add a marker on the DIN map is also when I denounced the fact that he should keep the whatever it's called lavacast as a national monument because it is a war crime. It has been a war crime since the start, and I have denounced it this
I
entire
have an
time.
objection.
I think it's disgusting and should not be on a server.
We've established it's not a war crime. It belonged to Axo, it was not claimed by the Middle-earth Kingdom, therefore it's not a war crime.
It was constructed in the times when Axo was actually committing war crimes.
Yes, it was
counted as an actual
constructed
war
by a
crime
war
during that
criminal
time.
while he was committing war crimes, but the lavacast itself was not a war crime. If I remember correctly, this was before we had any international laws in the first place.
Under Terrorism Act 2, Destruction of Property or Nature, it says, any intentional destruction of property without the owner's consent is terrorism. The same is true about widespread destruction of nature without a good reason. Axo did commit a war crime by making a lavacast in nature right next to my land, which justifies what Ender said.
Do you know when this lavacast was created? On what date?
I believe 125.
Okay, So January 25th, 2022. International laws were not created until January 28th, 2022. So 3 days later. The international laws did not exist while AXO made the lavacast, so even if it was terrorism, it wasn't illegal.
Do you have any closing statements
Yes.
yourself? Okay, you may come forward.
The first, very obvious thing that we've established is that I did not break any laws that existed on the day that I allegedly committed any crimes. And also, we've established that legally this structure has belonged to me since the fall of the UAF, because it was created by AXO and given to me by the council. From my point of view, I'm completely innocent, and I mean, all the Middle-earth Kingdom has done is present irrelevant evidence. That's my closing statement.
Mr. Waffles, better, you are dismissed.
I can't believe you disappoint your mother like this instead of just pleading
Sorry,
guilty.
Your Honor, Your Honor, the prosecution's trying to kill me.
Yes, okay. I will now say my own closing statements, including the verdict.
Head.
First of all, I would like to say that Rule 5 of the Rules of the People from the Middle-earth Kingdom has been overruled, has been dismissed, for this is not relevant in this court case. Rule 5.
What do you mean? Ender Ender had said some that.
Okay,
There are
shut.
many
Brain shut.
potholes with this rule.
Is your suit?
Second
Is
of
your
all-
suit red? Yo, that's actually
Green.
cool.
Thank you.
Okay, be quiet. Let the dead horse talk. Don't, not the bird.
I rule Rule 1A of the Rules of the People from the Middle-earth Kingdom also as invalid, because Waffles Are Better did not break or place any blocks. They only inherited.
Yes, they did.
a
Yes,
structure.
they did. They placed blocks. They placed a bunch of blocks. Sir, they did place blocks.
This was not brought up in the case.
Can I have their head?
This was
It's
Yes,
not
it did.
relevant
We
to the
brought up
verdict.
the wall.
It was brought up in the case.
It actually was. Do you want me to get the recording? It was brought up. We brought up
Please
the
don't
wall,
interrupt.
and now you.
Please don't interrupt the judge
What
during
you
his
did.
verdict.
You did bring up the wall.
The wall is something Waffles built.
Yeah, to protect my own claim. Am I not allowed to protect my own land?
You built it
Have you-
instead of someone else's
No.
land.
Yes, but it was to protect
Does
my
anyone
national
else
monument
protect
out
their
of
land?
fear that the Middle-earth Kingdom was going to
Waffles.
destroy it.
I-
It was
The
to
guy who has
deter
been
the
given
destruction
out
by the
Alexis.
Middle-earth Kingdom, who had...
Thank you. Like I said, I'm staying with my decision that Rule 1A has not been violated. Rule 1C would have been violated if the rules were there before Sir Waffles Are Better inherited the structure, but this is not the case, so they could not have violated this rule either. However, I am able to see Rule 1B, no placing unwanted blocks and or structures inside someone else's claims, as being violated. For the Middle-earth Kingdom was there when the wall was placed. So, Sir Waffles Are Better, you are found guilty of Rule
What?
1B of the Rules of the People. Anyway, I want a firing squad. So basically, you are found guilty of Rule 1B of the Rules of the People, and hereby I firing squad. For Rule 1B being violated, the wall certainly has to be taken down, and I can see both parties come up with a solution for the actual lavacast to be taken down.
You want them to agree
Like
on
some
it.
back. I want them to agree on some kind of deal for the lavacast to be
The
taken down.
point of this court case. Oh, to be taken down. Okay, so is that a loss from Waffles?
Yes.
So, let's just
I
end
mean,
the
case-
trial
case
right
is
now.
over. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Case
All
closed.
right. Okay.
Head.
So I haven't been executed yet, and the Middle-earth Kingdom doesn't exist anymore, so it's likely I'll just be on death row forever. The aftermath of this court case launched a propaganda war between the Middle-earth Kingdom and the Waffle Republic, and it ultimately resulted in a second trial. If this video does well, I'll make a video about that, and if it doesn't, I might do it anyway. If you'd like to see more documentary-style videos like this video's intro, let me know. And if you want to join the SMP, there's a link to my Discord and the SMP website in the description. I have a Patreon that will give you special perks for Season 3 once that starts if you want to support me. And as always, thanks for watching.